Okay, question 6 here. Electricity meter reading at the beginning and the end of a 3-month period were as follows, right? So that's the end of the period. This is the beginning of the period. You can see then at the end is a higher number because so many units have been used. Cost of electricity used was 30 pence per unit, and there was a standing charge of £25.34 for the 3-month period. Now this question has come from a non-calculator paper, so we expect to do this without one and we'll be fine. So we've got to fill this in, right? And it says here, complete the following table to find the total cost. Reading at the end of the period. So at the end of the period, it was that, wasn't it? 65197. Okay. Reading at the beginning of the period. The beginning of the period was 64947. Number of units used. As I said, at the end of the period, the reading is higher, isn't it? Because they've used so many units. So we need to work out now how many units we used, and we can do that by taking away. All right. Now, I would do that down here. Okay. In the lines we've got, and we're going to take away without a calculator. But it's easy enough to do. Look, 7 take away 7 is 0. 9 take away 4 is 5. 1 take away 9 can't be done, so we borrow. That becomes a 4. And 1 I borrow put here. 11 take away 9 then is 2. 4 take away 4 is 0. 6 take away 6 is also 0. So I've got 250. So number of units used is 250. So this is cost of units. Now if you read here, it says 30 pence per unit. So every unit is 30 pence. So we need to do 250 units times 30 pence. Okay, and if I do that, it's quite easy really. If you think about it, if you know the rules for multiplying with ending in zeros. Okay, 250 units each at 30 pence. Well, all you do is just do 25 times 3. Okay, so ignore the zeros. 25 times 3 is 75, and add the 2 zeros on then. Okay, so add the 2 zeros on. So that's 7,500, but that's in pence. Okay, and remember, because in a pound there is 100 pence, we could actually work out how many pounds is in there. We need to do that because it says give the cost in pounds. So many hundreds in here. Well, you just divide that by 100, and when you divide by 100, 2 zeros will go, so you get 75 pounds. Okay, and then the standard charge then for the 3 months, well, it tells you that then is £25.34. Okay, and then the total cost. Total cost will be how many units are used plus then the standard charge. So you need to add these together. And if you think about it, 75 plus 25 is 100, isn't it? So that'll be £100, and of course then that 34 pence. And that's it. We're done. So not too bad, right? It looks horrible, right? And you can't use a calculator, but when you work things out, you get to the answer quite quickly.